Hey guys, welcome to Sippin' and Spillin' with Sid from 3 Mississippi. It has been a click your heels 3 times, where's Toto, Dorothy, kind of day. Yesterday we had a few, we were on tornado watch. We had a ton of rain, an absolute ton. And I thought, well, I think originally I'm just picking up some things that I realized fell over in my garden here. Um, we had a few things that that tipped over in that wind today that was residual. We did get some more rain today. We weren't really supposed to. That was the rumor, but I think we did anyway. Unfortunately, because I was really hoping today to be able to unload my truck of all the mulch and work on that, but didn't get a chance to, and that's all right. Tomorrow should be clear skies and sunnier. So in theory, we should be able to make that happy tomorrow, get all that mulch out, uh, work on the chicken run, get some of the projects done that I want to do with putting, I'll show you, the roof from his old coop, because we got it moved over here, the roof from his old coop. I still got to take the rest of it out, and putting a little goat thing together so the goats can kind of keep their nails down and give them something to kind of climb on a little bit. Um, and it's just been, it's cold. The temperatures have definitely dipped a bit. Um, I would say it feels like it's in the low 40s right now, but it might just be the wind chill factor. It might only be 50 something. I didn't realize how cold it was until I walked outside without a jacket, and I went, oh, it's chilly, because I've been inside cooking and running around and working on the computer and cleaning and doing stuff. So I was like, oh, it's cold out. And this morning it was not that cold. When I was running around uh, doing my chores and taking care of the animals, it wasn't, I mean, it was chilly, but it wasn't like cold, right? It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. Um, Mike and Frankie are actually banished right now. They took off. They're going to the hardware store. They're getting some irrigation stuff that he needs for the garden, and they're gonna, I think, go grab a bite to eat somewhere tonight. Even though I just spent all this time cooking, I have my bunko group coming over tonight, so um, we're gonna be rolling the dice tonight and screaming bunko really loud and confusing the cat when we do. Probably, but we'll be inside where it's warm, and he'll be out here. So this will be the first time that most of the ladies have seen bunko since that fateful night over a year ago, um, that he came to live with me, because that was my first time going to play bunko, and he was my booby prize, I guess you could say. So I don't have any booby prizes quite that exciting for the girls tonight, because the one who hosts is in charge of getting the prizes for the winners, um, and the losers. So so there you go. It'll be a fun night either way. But I am hoping that as much as I do love this kind of gloomy weather, I hope that the rain does what it's supposed to and holds off tomorrow, um, because I do want to work on that mulch and get some of that kind of stuff done. And that's just kind of stuff you can't really work on in the rain. I do want to gut the chicken coop, get that sand laid out if I can. Might have to wait till some of that stuff dries out a little bit more, um, because it did get so wet. Everything just got so wet. Um, but we got Kenny back there down in the driveway. He's down there because the good folks from Chickasaw Equipment are going to be coming to pick him up tomorrow. They're going to take him down to the shop and get him fitted for his bush hog. Um, we're kind of biting the bullet on that one and getting the bush hog. Um, Now, some of you may remember that we have that old Ford that's got the bush hog on it. Um, but there is more to that story. And that will be coming at a later date. So stay tuned. Some of you may already have an idea about that, or might know, but it might have something to do with the family. Um, so so you'll have to see, you know, Lift's little sister or big brother or however you want to call it out there. Um, you know, she might be finding a new home soon. So uh, that bush hog is sort of, I guess, spoken for, you could say. So this bush hog will fit Kenny, which will be great because that will mean that we will have all the attachments be able to be used on the one vehicle, and we can just, you know, be a lot easier. And um, Frankie can be out there kind of mowing, bush hogging, and doing some of that stuff while Mike's working on some other things too. So because there's a lot of areas. You guys remember Mike let a lot of areas grow up. Some of them he's gonna burn, but some of them need bush hogged, where there was a lot of sage grass. Some of the areas we're going to just cut and lay because, you know, there's a lot of wildlife that have kind of come back right to our area, such as turkey and quail that we want to encourage. And so we don't want to burn everything and just cut everything because they're not going to have anywhere to bed because they do like those taller grasses, especially the quail. So we are going to leave some areas of that, and we're going to kind of up and down sort of change. Like, well, we're going to this year we're going to let this little area grow up, and we're going to cut this area down, and you know. So that's the game plan for now. But there are some areas like around the back of the goat pen and in the horse pasture that has a lot of sage brush that needs cut down. So that are more like along the creek side and up in that corner along the creek and more towards the street there. But um but that'll be exciting. So, you know, Kenny will be gone for a day or so, then he'll be back home, hard at work, and we'll be very happy about that. We can't wait. We can't wait to have Kenny back and large and in charge and doing all the things. Because if you know now it's like doesn't feel like three Mississippi anymore when Kenny's not here. You know, it's more like, you know, it's more like four Mississippi now with Kenny. He's like an extension of Frankie. And so when Kenny's not here, it's like it's weird, you know. They're like one. They've merged together. But anyway, guys, I'm going to keep this one a little bit short because I am expecting a house full of people very, very shortly. But I did want to hop on here and give you guys the haps. So, as always, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Stay blessed, and safety's off.